Hi Blues, this is Saumit talks Chelsea, and welcome back to another transfer talk video on my channel. First off, I think you'd have noticed that I'm copying some new glasses. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, whether you guys liked it. Personally, I think these glasses are really good. It gives me a more professional look. Yeah, so I'm all up for it. But anyway, let's get down to business. Chelsea have been making some major moves in the transfer market, and it looks like we have signed one player finally in this transfer window. So, like always, without much further ado, let's get started. So Blues, Chelsea have finally agreed a deal with Manchester City for 27-year-old England winger Raheem Sterling. Before I give my views on this particular player, I wanted to show you some reports by some leading journalists confirming this transfer. So let's go. So Blues, the news about Sterling's transfer was first broken by David Ornstein, who is a football correspondent for the Athletic UK and is super reliable regarding all transfers about EPL. He says that Chelsea have reached total agreement with Man City to sign Raheem Sterling in deal worth £50 million. 27-year-old winger to join on 5 plus 1 year contract. CFC are now working through logistics of organizing medical in London, and if all goes to plan, he'll join the USA tour. Then later, Fabrizio also commented this that Raheem Sterling to Chelsea is here we go. Final approval arrived from Man City. 45 million fee plus 10 million add-ons. Personal terms agreed days ago. It was never an issue and it's done. Contract until 2027 plus option for further year. Tuchel already had direct conversations with him. And then Matt Law said that Sterling will be paid over 300k a week at Chelsea and he will become one of the top three earners in Premier League. Bowley clearly showing they mean business. And it also should be stressed that this was a footballing decision for Sterling. He wants to play all the time and have the responsibility of being the main man, which he will most definitely get at Chelsea. And Fabrizio came out with an update on the medical by saying that Raheem Sterling has completed main part of medical tests in London yesterday. Contracts are until 2027 plus option for further year as a new Chelsea player. Matter of time for the official statement. It's all signed also between the clubs with Manchester City. So, Blues, now coming to what are my thoughts regarding the Sterling transfer. Personally, I'm absolutely buzzing with this deal. Come on, Chelsea. Sterling for me is an absolutely prolific winger. He's 27 years old, and the main thing with him is that he's prem proven. He's already been established in the Premier League as a superstar winger. If you guys know, he was earlier playing for Liverpool, and then City signed him up for 50 million many years back, and the rest is history. He has been instrumental in City's success, and I clearly remember the 17-18 and 18-19 seasons when he had like 35 to 40 goals with assists combined in both the seasons, which I think is absolutely world class. Sterling also has brilliant attacking awareness and he has excellent dribbling skills too. I think that he always finds himself in good attacking positions and he can score some good goals and assists too, which is something that Chelsea really lacking in the past few years. Also, I feel that at City, with the new additions of Haaland and Alvarez, I think Sterling has fallen down the pecking order. There are also wingers like Grealish, Foden, and Mahrez, and I think with them, Sterling would get minimal playing time. And with this year being really crucial for all players because it's the World Cup year, I think he wants regular game time so he can pick up some good form for the World Cup. Because obviously, the main aim for all these players is win the World Cup title. Also, at 47 million, I think it's an absolute steal for Chelsea. For me, we are getting a player in his prime years, and the thing is that Tuchel highly rates him. So we are getting a player who Tuchel actually wants. Till now, in the squad, we had players who were bought by earlier managers. Yeah, there were a few additions like Saul and Lukaku, but I think they were not Tuchel's first choice. Tuchel now is getting players that he wants, and I think Raheem Sterling was one of his top priorities. One important fact that I read online is that Sterling is hardly injury prone. I read that in the last 3 seasons, Sterling has missed only 4 games. So we're getting a player who can work hard, who is not injury prone, because we've seen that Pulisic, that he has some good spells, but his time at Chelsea has been marred with great injuries. So now coming to my expectations from Sterling, I think Sterling would be a great player at Chelsea, and I'm just hoping he can emulate the 17-18 or 18-20 season he had at City. With his goals and assists, I think Chelsea can surely win the Premier League title. But yeah, the rebuild has just begun. We need many more players in Chelsea's squad. We still need two defenders, maybe a wing back, and also maybe a player in midfield because only having Sterling in the team won't be that effective because we need a winger or a midfielder who can create those chances. We were looking at this particular player called Rafinha, but it looks like Rafinha is going to Barcelona. So yeah, there's still a lot to be done in the transfer market, but it's optimistic that the rebuild has finally started. Lastly, I'm really excited with all the other players that Chelsea have lined up in this coming transfer window, and I'm really hoping we can sign some more players to strengthen the Chelsea squad. Sterling is an absolute class signing. So Blues, that's all the transfer news that I wanted to bring to you guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's transfer talk video. Before leaving, I would like to request you guys to give this video a like, click on the subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on your bell notifications so you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. Also, you can consider following me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @SaumitTalksCFC, so you can stay in touch with all of my latest tweets about Chelsea. Like always, until next time, take care, Blues, and see you soon. Goodbye.